Hi everybody, today we're going to do hip opening. So start with your legs straight out in front of you, hands under your thighs, rocking gently from one side to the other, feeling those seat bones into the floor. Soften those knees, make that rock smaller and smaller until you come to the middle position where you feel even pressure. Keep those knees soft on the floor. Arch your back, round your back. Arch your back, round your back. Arch your back, pull yourself right forwards onto your front bottom, knees are soft. Push those knees down into the ground. Roll yourself forwards, holding onto the bottoms of your feet or holding as far down your knees as you can, down your legs as you can. Keeping on your front bottom, push those thighs into the ground. Sit yourself up nice and tall, pulling onto your middle bottom. Taking your hands off the ground, out wide, pop your palms together, push them up into the sky, reaching up high, high, high. Hands out wide, back onto your thighs. Push those knees into the ground. Lifting the chin up to the sky, pulling the chin into the chest. Lifting the chin up, pulling it into the chest. Eyes horizontal, right hand on left knee, left hand behind you. Turn your body, lifting your head up to the sky, taking that left shoulder back, breathing in, and on the out breath, try to turn further. Come back round to centre, roll those shoulders back, taking the head up to the sky, take the left hand on the right knee, right hand behind, lifting and turning up, turning around to the right, breathing in and out as you turn. Come back to centre, hands on your thighs, rolling those knees back, arms horizontal, breathing in, just moving myself down the end of the mat, breathing out, we're going to roll down. Collapse the back, collapse the lower back onto the floor, rolling down to flat, take the arms over the head, reaching fingers away from toes. Push the right hand away from the right foot, left hand away from the left foot. Both hands away from both feet. Take those fingers up to the sky, chin into the chest, roll all the way up and reach towards those feet, soft knees pulling forward, push those knees down, sit yourself up to straight. Roll the shoulders back, put your hands on the floor, lift up your body, chin up, lower that body down, roll the shoulders back, arms horizontal, rolling down to the ground. Starting at the pelvis, one vertebra at a time, take the arms over the head, reaching, pushing those fingers away from the toes, right hand from the right foot, left hand from the left foot. Both hands from both feet. Bring those arms back down by your side, roll your shoulders into the floor. Fingers under your thighs, breathing in on the out breath. Push off those elbows and lift off the floor, opening that chest. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out, stretching that chin away from the breastbone, lengthening the front of the body and lower down to the floor. Bring the left knee into the body and the right knee. Peel the bum off the ground 3 times. 2, 3. Take the legs out straight, arms over your head. Reaching, arms up to the sky, chin into the chest, roll yourself up and reach towards those feet. Soft knees pulling forward, pushing those knees down into the ground. Sit yourself up nice and tall, hands on the floor behind, open the chest, push the shoulders back, lift the body up and come to rest back down on your middle bottom. Bend your left knee, bring your foot in, bend your right knee, bring that foot in, soles together. Hold on to the ankles, keeping forwards on the front bottom. If you pulled your feet in too far and you're slumping back, lengthen them a bit. Make sure that you're sitting on your middle bottom. Push your right leg down with your right elbow. Release. Push your left leg down with your left elbow. Release. Both legs down with both elbows, leaning forward. Push those knees up into the arms. Resisting any movement, keeping the legs where they are. Breathing in on the out breath, let those legs separate. Push those knees up into the arms again. Breathing in on the out breath, release, and push the knees down to the floor again. Sit yourself up nice and tall, lengthen the right leg out, and lengthen the left leg out. Holding on the floor behind you, lift yourself up. Opening up your chest, breathing, legs are out straight. I can separate my legs a bit more, grabbing them on the floor, and I'm going to push forwards onto my front bottom, letting them stretch on the inside. Chest up, breathing in and out, breathing in and out. Sitting up tall, turning towards my left leg, both hands on the thigh, reaching down towards that ankle. Breathing in and out, feeling the stretch in the lower back on my right hand side. Come back up to tall, turning myself back to the centre, back to the right hand side, reaching back down that right leg, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And sitting up nice and tall, hands on the floor behind, opening up that chest, separating those legs, shoulders back, and release. Soften my knees and bring my feet together, turning myself back straight on the mat. Sitting up nice and tall, knees soft, pulling myself forwards. Arms out wide, hands above my head. Pushing up tall, lengthen my feet away from me, lengthen my arms above my head. Bring my arms out wide. Pull my left foot in towards my right bum. Pull that knee up and turning around away. Lifting the head to the sky, lengthening the body and turning. Feel the stretch in the bum. Put that leg out straight, bring the other foot in, hold on to the knee, pull it up, turn the body away from the knee, head to the sky, stretching, and release. Legs out straight, arms horizontal, curling the back, lowering down to the ground. Arms over the head, reaching, fingers away from the toes. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Bring the arms back down by the side. Roll the shoulders into the ground. Drawing in the core. And breathe. Rolling the body all the way back up towards those toes. Reaching to those toes. Folding forwards. Sit yourself up tall. And roll over onto all fours. Arch your back up, eyes to the knees. Sink your back down, eyes to the sky. Arch your back up, eyes to the knees. Sink your back down, eyes to the sky. Turning the toes over. Pushing the bum up into the air, coming into the down dog position. Right heel down, left heel down. Soften the knees, take the armpits down towards the toes, take the hip bone down to the thigh. Try to straighten those knees. The priority is neutral spine. Right heel down, left heel down. The balls of your feet should be about an inch apart, the heels about 2 or 3. Straighten those legs. Soften the knees, go forwards into the plank position. Lengthen your heels away from your shoulders. Shoulders back and down, drawing that core Tighten the glutes, tighten the thighs, nice straight body. Stretching that chest forwards, lengthening the head away from the heels. Drop the knees to the floor, lower yourself down, turn the toes over, pushing yourself up into a cobra. So we're resting on our pubic bone, soft elbows. Tighten the tummy to protect the lower back. Push that chest forward to stretch out the upper back. Turn the toes over, bum goes up into the air, back into down dog. Armpits down to the toes, soft knees. Push the right heel down, left heel down. Right heel, left heel. Both heels down, big breath in. Breathe out and surrender to the position. Breathing in, ease forwards over your hands into the plank position. Drawing in that core, nice long position, shoulders back and down. Drop the knees to the floor, scoop yourself down, turn the toes over, roll the shoulder blades back, lifting up onto your knees. Shoulder blade back and down. Tighten those thighs and lengthen in up dog. If this is too difficult, keep your knees on the floor. Drop the knees down, turn the toes over, lift the knees up and go back up into down dog. You can roll over your toes if you want. Feet are about an inch apart, the balls of the feet. Soften the knees, armpits down towards the toes. Right heel down, left heel down. Right heel, left heel. Come back into the plank position, lengthening the body. Either drop the knees or lower yourself down straight to the floor. Turn the toes over, forehead on the ground, hands either side of the head. Breathing in. On the out breath, lift those forearms and hands up and touch them down. Breathing in. On the out breath, lift the forearms and hands up and down. Breathing in. On the out breath, arms and hands up and the whole arm up. Touch the elbow down, lift the elbow up. Touch it down, lifting it up. Touching it down, lifting and holding, drawing in that core, lengthen those legs. Keep the body strong, clench the bum, tummy buttons off the ground, resting on the bottom rib. Lifting the upper body up, eyes to the floor, pulsing those arms only. 3, 2, 1, lower the whole body. Breathe in, breathe out, lift the arms and forearms up, upper body up, tummy's elevated, pulsing. 3, 2, 1, and lower. Breathing in. On the out breath, hands come up, arms come up, upper body comes up and pulse. 3, 2, 1, and lower. Breathing in. On the out breath, hands come up, arms come up, upper body comes up, looking at the ground and pulse. 3, 2, 1, and lower. Bring those hands next to the chest, breathing in. On the out breath, peeling up off the ground into the cobra. Onto the knees, chest forward, tighten the thighs, lift the knees up off the floor, lengthen the body, chest forward, tummy engaged, glutes engaged. Drop the knees down, turn the toes over, go all the way back up into down dog. Breathing in, soft knees, tummy button down towards the thighs, chest down towards those toes. Lengthen the right leg, lengthen the left leg. Heel down right leg, heel down left leg. Then leaving pressure under both hands. Take the right leg up behind you and tap it down. Take the left leg up behind and tap it down. Take the right leg up, swing it through into pigeon. Stretch that right leg, the left leg out behind, turn the toe over, lengthening, holding that pose, stretching that hip flexor of the left leg and stretching the glutes of the right leg. Shoulders back and down, lower down to the floor. Lowering all the way down, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Pushing yourself up. If you can, walk your hands towards your front leg. If you can, push those knees in the floor and take the hands off the ground. Lengthening that back leg, stretching that hip flexor, breathing in and out, breathing in and out. Hands back on the floor, lowering yourself back down again. Big breath in and out. Breathing in and out. Walking the hands back, lifting yourself back up again. Lengthening that leg, shoulders back and down, stretching the front of the body. Breathing in and out. Lower back down onto the ground and stretch. Good. Turn those hands next to the front leg, turn the back toes over. Lift the back knee off the floor, push the bum in the air and bring the feet back next to each other. Balls of the feet an inch apart, soften the knees. Armpits down to the toes, straightening those legs. Right heel down, left heel. Right heel, left heel. Left leg up straight behind. Bring that left foot through to the right hand, extend that right leg out backwards and turn the toes over. Big breath in, on the out breath, lowering down to the ground. Lowering down, lengthen that right leg behind. Now I'm just holding the toe of my left leg because it doesn't like staying here. It pings back. Lowering down to the ground, I'm tighter on this side. I'm taking the chest down and breathe. Walk the hands back towards that front leg. Roll the shoulders back, push the knees into the floor, lengthen the back leg, take the hands off the floor if you can. Lengthening, shoulders down and back, push those fingers down towards my toes. Big breath in, breathe out and stretch. Keeping my hips horizontal to the floor, hands on the floor either side of the front leg, and lower down to the ground again. Big breath in and out. Breathing in and out. Walk the hands back towards that front leg. Push those knees into the floor, take the hands off the ground and reach. Breathing in and out. Lengthening the leg, breathing in and out. Bring the hands back on the ground. Lowering and lengthening, stretching that hip. Walking those hands back towards the front leg, one hand either side, turn the back toe over, lift the back knee off the ground. Push the bum up into the air and come back into down dog. Feet about an inch apart, the balls of your feet, soften your knees, right heel down, left heel down, right heel, left heel up onto both toes, down with both heels. Soften the knees and breathe. Loosen the head and neck. Step the right foot forward between those hands. Lengthen the left heel away from the right heel. Lengthen the front of the body, bring that chest up. Drop that back knee to the floor, turn the toes over. Come back up onto your knee and your front foot. Now imagine you're pulling that knee forward, so tense the front of that leg. Bring that left arm up into the air. Bring the left arm up, reach it to the sky, release the tension and lunge forward, stretching in that hip flexor. Pushing that left hand up in the sky and over the head. Pushing into that hip flexor and into that left hip. Big breath in and out. Bring that hand back, either side of the front foot. Glide the body backwards. Point the toe. Bring the toe up to the face. Point the toe away. Bring it up to the face. Point it away. Glide back forwards over your front leg. Feeling the stretch in the front of the hip. Turn the toes over of the back foot, lifting up off that back leg, pushing that heel away, separating those feet from each other, lifting the groin up, holding yourself here. Step that front leg, back leg next to the front leg. Release the hands down to the ground, spread the buttocks, spread the toes on the floor. Try to push those knees up straight. Let the upper body hang. Soften the knees, hands either side of the feet. Stepping the right foot backwards. Pushing that heel away from the front leg. Stretching, 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 lengthening. Lengthen my chest up, eyes up, reaching forwards. Drop that back knee to the floor, turn the toes over, come back up onto the knee and the foot. Tense the front of this leg as if I'm pushing that knee forwards on the floor. Take the right hand up in the air, keeping the tension. Now release the tension, lunge down and push that right arm up in the air and over my head. Reaching, 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 pushing, pushing, pushing. And breathe. Bring that arm down, put one hand either side of my front leg. Gliding backwards, straighten that front leg. Keep the toe pointed, flex the foot. Point the toe, flex the foot. Point the toe, flex the foot. Point the toe, glide the body forwards over that front foot, turn the back toe over. Lift that back knee off the floor, lengthen the heel away from the front foot. Breathing in, loosening the body. Breathe out and step that foot back next to the other one. Soften the knees, armpits down to the toes, right heel down, left heel down. Right heel, left heel. Up onto both toes, down with both heels, armpits down. Roll forwards into press up position. Lengthen the body, pushing those heels away from the top of your head. Lower yourself down to the ground. You can drop your knees if you want. Turn the toes over. Lifting up into cobra. Knees stay on the floor. Open the chest, tighten the tummy, tighten the glutes. Lift those thighs, those knees up by tightening the thighs if you want. Drop the knees to the floor, turn the toes over, push the bum in the air. And arching, taking the hip bone down towards the thighs, straightening the knees. Okay, dropping those knees down to the floor, arching your back up, sinking your back down, eyes coming up, arching the back up, eyes coming down, sinking the back down, eyes coming up. Arching the back up, glide back into child pose. Walk those fingers forwards on the floor. Walk the hands over to the left. And then walk the hands over to the right. Bring the hands back in the middle. Coming back up onto all fours. Rolling the shoulders back and down, lengthening the head and body. Taking the weight on the right hand, sliding the left hand through, stretching. Pushing with that right hand up to try to rotate and stretch. Pulling yourself back up, weights on the left hand, right hand pushes through. Stretching, stretching, stretching. And then coming back up, rolling the shoulders back and down. Supporting yourself on your right hand, on your hands and your knees. Drawing in the core, lengthening the body. Weights on the left leg, bring the right leg, knee to the elbow and out straight. Knee to the elbow, out straight. in, out. Torso doesn't move. In, out. Keep the legs straight. Down to the floor and up. No movement in the torso. Down to the floor and up, down, up, down, up. Knee to the elbow. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, and rest. Other leg. Knee to the elbow and out. In, out. Good. In, out, in, out, in, out. Hold it. Toe to the floor and up. Down and up. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Knee to the elbow. So this action is running and walking. Torso stays still, leg moves, glute fires, thighs stretch, knees to the floor. Back into child pose, reaching the hands forwards and stretching. You need to be absolutely static in your torso. So same thing as when you're lying down on your tummy on the floor, forehead down on your hands, drawing the core in, shoulders back, lifting up that tummy off the ground, engaging the core, and we're going to lift right leg up off the ground and lower. No movement of my back, right leg up and down. I can slide my fingers under my hip here, and there should be no movement into the floor of my hips. Up and down, up, down, up, down. One more, up, down. Other leg, squeeze with my bum and lift. Any problems with this and you'll be wearing your lower back. Any tilting, movement of your hips. You've got to be tight with your bum, tight with your tummy. There may, of course, be some restriction that you've got going on, in which case it would be good to work out what is happening. Hands next to your chest, lifting yourself up into cobra, bum in the air, and back onto all fours, arching the back up, sinking the back down, eyes coming up, arching the back up, eyes come down. Sinking the back down, eyes come up. Neutral spine. Rolling over into sitting. Legs go out in front. Roll the shoulders back and down. Arms horizontal to the floor. Lowering yourself down to the ground. Hands coming up over the head. Reaching away from the fingers and toes. Pushing the right hand away from the right foot, left hand away from the left foot. Right hand away, left hand away. Pull the arms over and take the left knee into the chest, into the armpits. Pull that leg over the body, pushing the left hand away from the knee. Stretching left hand from left shoulder from left hip. Left knee from left hip. Left knee from left hand. Rolling back onto the floor, putting that back into the body and releasing. Pull that right leg up into the right armpit, stretching, shoulders back and down. Pull that right knee over the body, reaching those hands away from you. Right hand away from right shoulder from right hip. Right knee from right hip. And rolling back onto your back, pull your knee into your body and lengthen. Hands out over your head, stretching your hands, away from your toes, reaching, lengthening, hands up into the sky, chin into the chest, rolling yourself all the way up and reaching to the toes. Soft knees, pull your body forward onto your front bottom, straighten your legs. Lift your body up, take your hands out wide, arms above your head, pushing them up into the sky, lengthen those legs away from you. Big breath in and out. Reaching up again, breathing in And out. I want to come out wide, chin down into the chest, rolling those shoulders. Pop the hands on the floor behind, lift up the body, rest down on your middle bottom, hands on your thighs, chin into the chest. Chin up high, head horizontal, eyes horizontal, turn the head left, turn the head right, eyes horizontal. Big breath in, roll the shoulders back, breathe out. And hopefully that's opened your hips and given you a good start. If you feel there are restrictions or there are areas you're finding not so easy, you can always drop me a line and we can do a one-to-one session and have an assessment and work out what the plan is. Hopefully this is enlightening you a bit as to how to move your body, and look forward to seeing you next time.